So why do they call it Palm Sunday? By the way, there's also an Ash Wednesday where they burn these palm stems and then they put the ash on their forehead. That begins 40 days of a time called Lent. But today we're here to talk about Palm Sunday. And the story begins actually with Passover, which was maybe celebrated over 3,000 years ago. If you remember, during that time, Israel was living as slaves in Egypt. For those of you who watched the musical or the movie Prince of Egypt, this is the time of Moses. Moses comes in saying, "Let my people go." The Pharaoh does not want to let the people go, so there's plague after plague after plague, leading to the final plague, the 10th plague, where the firstborn of every human and livestock are going to be put to death. But if they wanted to be passed over, they would kill a spotless lamb and put that blood on the doorpost of their home, and the angel of death would pass over. And God commanded Israel to continue to remember Passover, so that has been happening now for about 3,000 years. But let's now talk about Palm Sunday. So here we now are at Palm Sunday, which was about 1,400 years later after that first Passover, and it's actually still during Passover in Jerusalem. Passover is being celebrated, and Jesus is coming into Jerusalem, and the crowds, as they're in front of him, behind him, they're saying things like, "Hosanna to the Son of David, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, Hosanna in the highest." And they're laying down their cloaks and palm trees like this. So Jesus comes into Jerusalem. Is actually the fourth day of Passover, also known as Lamb Selection Day. So as Jesus is coming in, he knows he's going to be that lamb, so that the sins of the world will be placed on him, and whoever believes would be passed over, because Jesus had paid the price for the sins of the world to all who believe. So Palm Sunday then marks also the beginning of what Christians call Passion Week. Passio, meaning suffering, because what's going to happen later this week are two other observances, Good Friday and also Easter, which include the Last Supper, crucifixion, and resurrection. This season is, for many, a significant time of year. It's a time of reflection and prayer. Wishing everybody the best this Palm Sunday.